The following is a message for President Obama and Governor Romney, the titular heads of the respective political parties. Hello, my name is Jim Lynch. I'm an American citizen, and I am, and always have been, a fiercely independent voter. During my 40-plus years of voting as an American citizen, I have cast my ballot for a number of Republicans as well as for a number of Democrats. I have also voted for some independent candidates. Like many independent thinking and voting Americans, I feel that our political process is in shambles and that partisan party politics is to blame. Mr. Obama and Mr. Romney, you are the standard bearers of your parties. You have the opportunity as well as the responsibility to fix the problem before Americans become so polarized that we can't carry on a rational political debate on any topic whatsoever. This will only cause us to continue to sink in worldwide esteem and influence. Independent voters are looking for candidate leaders who recognize that the office they are seeking is one of public service. Once you are elected to office, we don't want you to spend any time whatsoever fundraising or campaigning for re-election. We want you to perform well in the job that we elected you to perform. We want you to spend 100% of your energy tending to the many complex challenges of the job. Therefore, we would like you to support a constitutional amendment that not only imposes term limitations on the presidency, the Senate, and the House of Representatives, but that also prohibits any sitting president from supporting, endorsing, or campaigning for any other political candidates or political parties during his or her tenure of office. We want 100% of your energy devoted to restoring our economy and returning America to its position of preeminent world leadership. We don't want a Democratic president. We don't want a Republican president. We want an American president. The suggested term limitation amendment would give each elected president a 6-year term, but would also include a recall provision for gross ineptitude. Senators could be elected for 2 consecutive 6-year terms and then must leave office. Likewise, congressmen and congresswomen should have a maximum of 2 consecutive terms in office, although it is suggested that each of these terms be elongated to 4 years to avoid the current nonsense of nonstop campaigning for election every other year. To be re-elected to a congressional office after the initial 2 terms in office, a candidate would be required to spend an equal amount of time in the private sector or in a non-elective public occupation before seeking possible re-election. Our hope is that by drastically reducing the role of our elected officials in the perverse political process that we now have, we will be able to hear you and your colleagues provide answers to real important questions that should be posed to those who seek national public office. Questions such as, do you have a personal strategy on terrorism? Do you have a personal strategy to stop rapid erosion of the middle class? Do you have a personal strategy for the global economy? What are Americans' plans for a post-Castro Cuba? Should Puerto Rico be offered statehood? What are your personal plans for immigration reform? How do we solve the insidious problem of substance abuse that is gripping our country? What is the true role and responsibility of the American military complex on a going-forward basis in the 21st century? And so on and so on. So, Governor Romney and President Obama, today's party platform approach only offers muddied groupthink-type answers that are sometimes impossible to differentiate from one another. If you truly wanted to diminish the role of partisan politics, you must lead the overhaul of our political process. And if you truly want to serve our country as president, please support a rigorous term limitation amendment. Thank you.